Yeah.
He picked up a hamstring strain in training. It's not a full tear, but 2 weeks, 4 weeks, somewhere in that range. So he will be ruled out until further notice.
And do you know which leg?
It's the right leg. No, it's the left. That's a good question. Left. I should know that.
But as far as him, I mean, and you have Raul back.
I've got Freddie. I've got Raul. I can play Jordan up front. It is a bummer. I feel bad for Héber because, look, he was playing very, very well. But that's why you got to have a good roster. And we'll need everybody over the course of the year, and this is just one of those moments.
And that's what I was kind of leading to, is the fact that for a hot second there you had everybody healthy, but at least this is the reason why you kind of picked him up in a sense.
Yeah. Yep.
And how close is Raul to being
fully fit? 90-minute fit? I mean, look, he's going to tell you he could play 90 minutes.
He could have done this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Look, again, just because of Héber's injury, you don't want to compound anything by pushing Raul too much too early when you have Freddie, and again, Jordan can certainly play up front. So we'll just listen to Raul, we'll listen to the fitness guys, and we'll make good decisions.
Is there any other injury?
Nope, everybody else is okay.
To rest all the questions about the hot start, the fast start, getting out of the gates good. How do you take that on the road here? This is a veteran group, so they kind of know the drill, but you still want to keep things going.
Oh, yeah. Well, the messaging this week has been exactly that. You're expected to win your home games, or we wanted to make, Lumen Field a fortress. And can we replicate that on the road? It's hard in MLS, but it's not impossible. So we're going to come out. We have a good game plan. I'm confident that we can go to Cincy and get a result. So we're going to try and keep the train rolling.
What have you made of FC Cincinnati's turnaround? Obviously, they're only 2 years out from being a 3-time Wooden Spoon winner.
Credit Pat Noonan, former Sounder. He's done a good job. My good friend Dominic Kinnear, Kenny Arena, he's got a good staff, lots of experience. But Pat's done a good job, and he's got a good team. Brenner, there was some doubts about him, but he's good. Acosta's good. Their 3 center backs are good. Solid team.
Albert talked yesterday about the 3 attacking players, Brenner being one of them, and how one of the ways that you can limit them is keeping the ball away from them. So for you going into this game, is it a little bit the antithesis of playing more of a possession style game?
Again, Jackson, I don't know if it's going to be a dramatic shift. Obviously, we've messaged a little bit more possession, but look, we're a good transition team. And so if Jordan or somebody has a chance to go directly at goal, we're going to encourage that. If they've got 5 defenders back plus a couple of holding midfielders, I might suggest to them that they keep possession for a little bit. So we'll see how the game plays out, but the players have heard that message.
What are the key components the team needs to do in order to take home a victory this weekend?
Now, keep a clean sheet away from home. That's number 1 goal. And then, make sure that the loss of Héber, there's no drop in our attacking movements. We're not going to go there just to sit back.
What tactics or areas of improvement has the team been focusing on throughout this week's practice?
Well, I think we're just polishing what we've already accomplished, what we've already started in preseason, in the first 2 games. I don't know if there's any dramatic changes.
Is there a sense of relief that this season got off to a great start that it did? You're quite confident it would, but does it feel like everything worked the way it exactly was supposed to work?
Interesting question. Because there was disappointment certainly with the Al Ali, and then is it relief or is it just belief? I don't know. I believe this is a good team. The players believe in themselves. It's a veteran group. JP's inclusion. So I wouldn't say it's a relief. I think they know that they're a good team. The work they put in preseason certainly has helped. But certainly from maybe a coach's perspective, maybe it's a relief. Yeah, maybe.
On paper, this seems like a pretty good test. Not only is it on the road, but it's a team that has some firepower.
Yeah.
Do you sort of
Vasquez,
look forward
yeah.
to these types of situations?
Yeah. Well, look, we talk about young Jackson Reagan and Yaimar. They're going to be up against two really good forwards. So let's see how that battle shapes up. Acosta's very good. He's a playmaker. Let's see how JP can match that. So yeah, it's going to be a great test.
Have you had an opportunity to kind of go out and look at the league overall and the start of the league? Is there any?
I pay attention. Yeah, I mean,
anything
yeah.
jump out as far as the season?
I'm glad Portland lost their first game.
Here we go.
No, I mean, I pay attention, Jada, but we're really super focused on just our game against Cincy and then the next opponent. I mean, we all watch the highlights as a staff, and we always talk about it in the mornings, but it's been good. I mean, there's been some really exciting games. I will say that.
Brian, looking at preseason and the way that was structured, is that the blueprint moving forward now of how you guys tweaked preseason based on the success you've had in the first two games and coming out the blocks?
Well, no, I don't think. The Club World Cup was certainly an interesting twist to preseason. Now, the intensity, the application, the specific exercises, maybe that's the blueprint you're talking about. But as far as scheduling and, would I have liked one more preseason match? Would we have liked to known where we were playing a little earlier so we could have accomplished some of those things? That was the hard part of this preseason. But certainly getting the players to come in fit, because they all did their off-season workouts, making sure we as coaches do our jobs well. Yeah, that would be a blueprint.
And then how quickly the players have adapted to this new kind of system of Alex Roldan pushing forward with his success in the last game. Is that something the staff must be excited to see, how quickly the players are taking it on?
Yeah. Look, we have the flexibility because, let's see what Cincy does, because they play with a 5-man back line. What do they look like? 5-2-3. Let's see how high up Alex gets. Their wing backs pressing higher. Maybe Alex a little more shallow. Maybe we're trying to isolate, Christian against one of their center backs. I mean, there's little nuances within the game that'll play out. We're not adverse to going back to, building with 4-1 at certain moments. And then, we'll toy with some other things as we progress the season as well.
Is there anything specific that you stressed going, specifically up against Cincinnati this weekend?
Yeah, a lot. But Pat's watching.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. So I'll let him figure it out.
Did you happen to see what's going on in Champions League where Austin lost to this
I saw
Haitian
that,
team?
and then the Haitian team doesn't have enough players to go in. I read that, yeah.
If you were in that situation, how would you want to handle that? If you were the MLS team coming off a loss and knowing
I'd
that
want
you
to
might
play the game
advance?
to prove that it was a fluke. But I don't know the outcome, what CONCACAF or whoever, I don't know what the outcome was, but
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's been one yet.
yeah. I mean, if I'm Josh, I'd say, yeah, I want to play it because I want to prove that we're better than them.
Would it be a reasonable thing for them to play that game in Dominican Republic or something, just to have a second?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I haven't put that much thought into Jeremiah. I just thought it was an interesting storyline.
Yeah.
I mean, mixed results. Good result down in Monterey. But yeah, it's CONCACAF. It's CONCACAF.